Hello and welcome to Foundations, Math 10, and Pre-Calculus. First, you will notice my V classes are by appointment. There are no scheduled V classes for this course, rather, just email me and we can set up an appointment if you need any help. Next, you will notice the Q&A forum for posting questions to the entire class. Below that, we see the first section of the course, the introduction section. There you will find this video, requirements about marking and maintaining weekly contact, the course syllabus, which outlines the mark breakdown for everything in the course, how much each thing is worth, including a link to drop the course if you wish to do so. That's in the course syllabus. The first step is to go through the Getting Active section, which takes you through Chapter 3. Chapters 1 and 2 out of the textbook are no longer taught in the curriculum, so we start with Chapter 3. The communication section in this section, in the introduction, is mainly used by me, so you don't have to worry about that one. Let's go back to the main page here. Next, you'll notice the download section. So chapters 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 out of the textbook are scanned into the course so you can begin the course as soon as possible. You do not have to wait for your textbook. Of course, chapters 1 and 2 are not used anymore, so you move on to chapter 3, 4, and 5. You'll notice in the textbook links, the answer key is also provided. The answer key is used to mark all of your assignments. You mark all of your assignments and you submit, for the first section, a picture and a mark, but you must mark all of your assignments using the answer key. The next part of the download section, the next link in the download section, is the assignment guide and formula sheets. Please print these off. Pick which one applies to you. Most students, I find, do the course over a year, so they use the linear assignment guide. If you're going to try to complete it in half a year, please let me know. And there's also a link there for the semester guide. So please download, print off, keep it handy somewhere in your notebook so that you can use this for every assignment. It has what page number you're going to be doing and what question number out of the textbook. Also be aware, the formula sheets are there for you as well. These are to be used on every quiz, every test, and both proctored exams. So you can use the formula sheets on every part of the course. Below the download section, you'll see the Brain Burst projects. So in this section, there are a bunch of projects that you get to choose from. You only need to choose 2. You don't need to do them all. And they aren't due until the very end of the year. So you pick 2, you can work on them at the beginning if you want, at the end of the year if you want, in the middle of the year, and so on. So the way the course is set up is every chapter is set up the same way, and I'll go through chapter 3, which is right triangle trigonometry, and the rest of the course will not, for you, it will remain invisible until you're done the Getting Active section, which is up to section 3.3. So once you're done that, up to that quiz, everything before that, then the rest of the course will be visible to you. Please watch the video on how to upload assignments and marks. Please do not skip this video. I have specific instructions on how I want each assignment to be uploaded, so please watch that video. Every section of the course has a video. Please watch each video and take detailed notes out of your notebook. For the first section I have 2, just because I had to cover some more content. So you watch each one, you can pause it, write down your notes, pause it, watch it some more, pause it, write down some more notes, so that you can keep those handy for every assignment, and you can also use your notes on every quiz. The password for every quiz is right above each video, so you'll notice the password right above every video for the course, for each section. I give hints for quizzes in the videos, so please do not skip the videos. They're a good way for you to learn. So once you've watched the video, below that video, the page with the video, is the assignment mark. So again, as I said before, the assignments are done out of the textbook. Hopefully you will be given a textbook. If you don't have it yet, you can use the online textbook that's scanned in the course there for you at the beginning. And all the page numbers and assignments are in your assignment guide. So you look in your assignment guide, you look in the textbook, find the page and the assignment numbers, do those in your notebook. If you have any questions, you can always email me. And this is where you would upload your assignment, mark, and for the first section, a picture. So for chapter 3, I require pictures for each assignment. For the rest of the course, I don't require any pictures. You will only be typing in your mark. But for the first chapter, I want your mark and your assignment picture. So just be aware of that, please. After the assignment mark, after you've done the assignment, there's a quiz for each section. The quizzes are done entirely online, and remember that I give hints for some of the more difficult quiz questions in the videos. So please make sure to watch all the videos. Again, the quizzes are done entirely online. The extra practice worksheets are for extra questions, assignment questions that you want to do beyond the textbook. So I don't mark these. The answer key is included in the worksheet. It's just if you want extra practice, if you want to go through studying for a test, a quiz, exam, things like that. Those are extra practice worksheets. Every chapter, like I said, is set up the same way with videos, assignments, and quizzes, and extra practice. And then once you get to the end, you'll notice the chapter test. I have omitted the chapter review quiz, so disregard that. You don't see that on your site anyway. So the chapter 3 test, for instance, is done entirely online. Again, like the quizzes, it's timed. All the tests are timed. The quizzes are not. I can see how long it takes you to do a quiz, anyways, when I get emailed about it. So chapter tests are timed. You have 90 minutes, which is an hour and a half, to finish the test. You are not allowed any notes for the tests, just the quizzes, right? So every chapter is set up the same way. So hopefully you'll get into a routine of watching videos, taking notes, doing assignments out of your textbook, and then doing the quizzes and the tests, of course. So we have all these chapters at the beginning. We have chapter 3, 4, and 5. And then after 5, which is called polynomials, there's a proctored test. That test covers just the first 3. So the trigonometry, the exponents, and the polynomials. Only the first 3 sections. Then you'll move on, and all these sections again work the same way. The next 4 sections, 1, 2, 3, 4, are covered on the second proctored exam. So I don't have an exam. There is no exam that covers the entire course. I just have 2 midterms. One covers the first half, kinda, and the second one covers the last half. Sorry, not the last half, the next 4 chapters. There are 2 sections, the last 2 sections of the course, financial literacy and probability, which is the end of the course. These last 2 sections are not found out of your textbook. They're quite separate. So for financial literacy, this one's set up a little differently. I don't have textbook questions for it. What I do have, though, are assignments, and they are embedded in the course, and you download them. So you first of all check the answer key. That's the answer key that you will use to mark all your assignments. I don't use the payroll deduction forms anymore. I have an online tax calculator. Please don't skip that section either. Go through that first before you go through the course. There's a video of how to use it. It's very short. And I allow you to use the online tax calculator for everything in this section. And again, I have videos for each thing, assignment marks. The only difference with this is when you click on the assignment mark, there's also a link to download the worksheet, since I don't have this in the textbook. There are downloadable worksheets for every section of the financial literacy. So please be aware of that. When you're looking for the assignment, it's right in there. So you just have to click on it first. Then you upload it back. There's also a project for this chapter. Please go through the payroll project example to see what I kind of require, what I want for 100%. That's the example that I show. Don't copy it, but use it as an example for what to do on your project. And then, of course, there's a financial literacy test, which is set up online the same way the other tests are as well. The last section, probability, is very small. There's only 1 video to watch, so it's nice way to end the course, and 1 worksheet to complete. And it's kind of fun. You get to do stuff with your family at home, or a parent or a sibling or whatever you have. So that's the way and again, that one is downloadable when you click on the actual assignment. The worksheet is there for you when you click on it to download. So I hope you have a great year. I hope that wasn't too much information. You can always rewatch the video. If you have any questions, you can contact me. My contact information is over here on the side. I have office hours from 9 a.m. until about 3 p.m. This year we'll see, might be a little bit less, a little bit more. I do take lunch off in there as well, and some days I have appointments and things. So a good way to get a hold of me is also through your Gmail chat, through your email, and you can just chat with me anytime. You can add me and I'll add you, and that's a great way to chat with me. So typically I respond within those office hours. Thank you so much, and have a great year.